ঠিকই বলেছিস।
Good evening, everyone.
Okay.
I hope I am audible.
Yeah, audible. You are audible.
Okay, sir.
Hi.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening.
So, Sonali madam will speak something, I think.
Yes, sir.
Ah,
Just wait.
okay.
Sir, please wait. Sorry.
Okay.
Sir, may I start?
Of course.
Okay. Good evening.
Before that, I want to speak something.
Okay, sir.
Actually, today I am telling you the students, I think 97, actually, most students have joined because today's examination I have already there will test. because you have already informed the students that a test will be taken. That is why the number of students will join more today. So before that, actually, it is one of the class where the second model is going to be ended. Already we ended, but because we didn't have any feedback session on last Sunday, that is why the madam will speak something on the last lecture, something the synopsis she will repeat, and on the basis of that, we want to get some feedback from the students. And also, I'm telling that from the previous last year, the module 2, what were discussed by the speakers on that time, at that time, it was said by Maji sir, it may be discussed, or otherwise it has been just noted and it has been mentioned in lecture presented by Madam Sonali Madam and Komalakanta sir. So today she will just discuss the last this lecture, the synopsis she will speak, and at this time if she wants to add something, or it will be better if the PPT towards of the last year session that can be shown. Okay, I've seen just now. So it can be shown to the student, that then students will already, they know all things they have learned from the lectures presented by Komalakanta sir and also Sonali sir and other one sir also, Sudipto sir, I think. So on these perspectives, they will know, they will aware, okay, what had been discussed in this module 2. So after that, we want to get some feedback from the students, and it will be helpful to us how much you have acquired from this module 2, and on the basis of that, the test will be taken. Test already been prepared by Madam. It will be given you a link. Similarly, that you have appeared in the first module test examination test. Similarly, this time also this link will be given. I think it will exist for certain time, and you will give your answer on that. So before that, today's class, actually every Wednesday there should have some class, and at this time some interaction. It is an irrigation cell as per our design of the classes of the 5 modules. So that we have already given you. So that is why I'm telling you, all that lectures that have been delivered to you is a very nice and very easily explained and easily accepted to you, I think. So I always try to get some response. If you have any doubt, if you have some query, if you have some contradiction, then it will be very clarity, have some clarity regarding the objectives of this class. So that is why we must take I and Maji sir, we gave this option of this Sunday session, there is a feedback session. So we are teaching, it is not the teaching lecture like your a formal class, so that you are attending every day. It is somewhat different, okay? That is there is a non-CGP course to set up some awareness concept, at the same time you have some achieving in your mind, okay? Not you have to memorize something, you have to just produce in your examination. That is not that the objectives of that. So that is the main thing I'm telling you. The objectives of that to grasp how far you have grasped, how we have acquired from these classes, what you have achieved. We have actually taken some feedback. Some students have given very nice feedback. Some departments they belong to them, they are attending classes, and I think most of the students have learned all things. They have understood all things, but have some signage whether I'll speak, what I'll speak. That is that is a barrier. That is I want to break this contradiction. That is why every time we have to repeating same things every Sunday. How in several ways, several case studies, several process, several examples we are giving to clear idea of this concept, very universal human ethics. So anyway, so today, similarly, Madam Sonali Madam will just narrate the synopsis of the lecture, of the last day's lecture. At the center, please mute yourself. Please, who are talking. So anyway, it is not the problem.
Sir, I'm checking noises.
Okay. So anyway, and Maji sir, he's too much busy, but he is busy schedule. He's always with us. He's continuing this session. So we have taken this classes very seriously. Okay, whatever we do, it is a serious one, because universally it's not like just a paper examination. It is your crafts. Whatever you will be engineer, you will be doctor or bacteriologist, you will be pharmacist, better scientist also, but must have some ethics. That is the object. So we want to build up some ethical on the values in your mind, in your personality, in your day-to-day life. Then after you will be doing something in your life, but how will live in your professional career? That is the main thing. So whether it will give you, I have seen the students are very, they have earned some, they have achieved some skill, and they are very successful in achieving their goal, but they are not happy in this sense. I've seen. At the same time, they are not happy. Also, they do not know what they are doing, whether it is helpful to society, whether he satisfied to inner self or not. That is the objective of this class. So we are trying. Maji sir is trying so many ways, and I've seen the question pattern he has done very nice. I think you have already faced this examination. At the same time, he has syllabus, he has the preparation and everything. He and other professor, other speakers, they have done very nice. So my approach is that you will be learning at the same time, understand these things very from your mind, from your concept, from your self-understanding, not from the memorize anything. So that is why I want to get some feedback from you. Okay, examination, don't worry of this test. What you are giving test, okay, you'll have to pass. I think everyone will pass. I think if you attend this class, okay. That is why our request is to you, please attend all the classes. At the same time, you take it very seriously but casually. Then you'll be answered and we'll get some feedback. So Sonali Madam will start now. She will deliver the synopsis from the last lecture. At the same time, she can make something from the lectures of previous year. And after that, we at least get some feedback. And then last time, the examination sheet will be given and the link will be given. You'll answer that. Thank you, Sonali Madam. We'll start. You can start now.
Sir, before that, I have already shared the attendance link for today.
Oh, right.
Many of have them started responding. I have received more than 200 responses by now. So attendance link will go on, and Sonali Madam can start. As soon as she completes, I'll share the examination link, as you say.
Thank you. Very good.
Okay.
Very good.
Okay. Thank you, sir. So I'd like to narrate the last topic which I discussed in previous day. So regarding Sayam and Shastra. Right. So what is Sayam? In one word, you may say that it's self-control. And what is it? That the feeling of responsibility in the self, that is I, for nurturing, protection, and right utilization of the body. So also we discussed about the advantages, disadvantages of the self-control. And we discussed another part, that is Shastra. So what is Shastra? I discussed that the condition of the body where every part of the body is performing its expected function. That is called Shastra. So also we discussed that what we are facing nowadays, so that are the lack of responsibility towards the body, tendency for medication to suppress ailment, polluted air, water, food, etc. And also discussed regarding the solution of this. So they are like nurturing of the body, that is proper food, air, water, and protection of the body, like ahar, bihar. Ahar means food, and bihar like proper upkeep of the body. And then shrom, vyayam, that is labor and exercise. Ashon, pranayam, that is yoga. Aushadhi, chikitsha, that is treatment of the body. So these are the solution. Now the last part I discussed, that is right utilization of the body. So that is, you have to realize some important thing, that what is human body? It's an instrument to facilitate the right understanding and its actualization in life. Okay. So this is the summary part, sir. Okay.
Ma'am, your screen is not shared.
I have not shared my screen because this is the summarization, so that's why, sir. I have already shared the PPT. So once again, I'm sharing the PPT.
Okay.
I hope all students got it. Students, you may download this PPT. Already I shared on last day. Okay, Shaudesh sir, Maji sir.
Well,
Okay.
okay. Acha, I'm telling you one thing. Maji sir has said the previous lecture,
Yes, sir.
which was given by Kamalika madam last year.
Yes.
Can you share it? Then I can. I'm in the mobile. I'm telling something about that. So all the discussion has been done in this year also. So regarding this, if you can show, then it will be better. I'm telling some points. Need of the self and body, and the activity of body, the eating, walking, and running. And next, the main thing is the desire, thought, and expectations. I think Kamalika sir tried to explain this very nicely. So still, I am repeating, what is desire? Okay, it is in Sonali madam. Will you share it? This
Yes, sir. I'm trying, sir. Yes, sir.
In WhatsApp it has been given. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay, I'm telling you the desire in the form of image which you have created within. Every human has some desire. It is naturally thought, and another three terminology. Number one, desire. Number is thought. Next, thought, and the expectation. So this combination of these three indicate the happiness. How, whether you will be happy or unhappy, it depends on that. So the connection between thought, desire, and expectation, it is the main thing to getting. If the desire is fulfilled, then we'll be happy. If we do not have fulfilled, then we'll be unhappy. So happy and unhappy depends upon our imagination. How can imagination or natural acceptance can help, can modify, but transform a desire to expectation. So desire, we have some, human have some desire, but expectation is that how can we revise it as per our as per our thought process. There is a desire in the form of an image which we have created within every human. That is why every human has some desires. And thought is another terminology is thought. What is thought? Thought is the idea generated by thinking. So thought can help to fulfill your desires. Okay, if you think in positive way, then your imagination will be such that, and it will be added into natural acceptance. Then the desire may be fulfilled in the positive way. And another terminology, expectation. Expectation is a belief in something that will happen. Okay, you have that some desire. What you are desire? We desire something Something it will be positive, sometimes it is negative. So desire have no limitation anymore. But expectation is beyond that. What is expectation? Now, what actually comes from the thoughts. Okay. So power of activity, it depends upon that. That is the expectation, is belief in something that will happen. So you have some belief. Belief depends upon your thoughts. What you are imagining, what is your mind accepting on coming from your natural acceptance, then the thought process will activate it. On this activation, the expectation, a belief has been formed in your mind. And on this belief, the expectation formed. So the connection between desire, thought, and expectation. From the desire, it is modified by the thought to expectation. Expectation, it depends on the belief that you in the positive side here. Okay, that is okay. Then you proceed. Madam, just you proceed. Next slide. Okay.
Sir, I am sharing.
Okay. You can speak also, Maji sir.
No, sir, it's fine. Is it fine, sir? This PPT now?
Fine. This one.
Okay, sir.
Very nice. Right. A desire, a connection. Desire, thought, and expectation. Okay. So desire, we desire something, but when it is fulfilled, then we get satisfaction. That is when the happiness comes. When it is not fulfilled, then it is we are being unhappy. Okay. Next slide.
Sure.
Desire not getting fulfilled. Not getting fulfilled must not generate anger. Okay. So desire, how we will rectify our desire. So must not, that is why there is a process, must not generate anger. Okay. So use the power of thoughts. When we desire, suppose we want to get something, something which is not beneficial to the society. Suppose we have some desire, we want to get too much money. Okay. But if you get too much money beyond your eligibility, then it is somewhat negative. But if you do not get, then it will create anger. But if your thought process will help you, how? Now you should not be angry. Okay, you have to your power of thoughts. Thoughts will be, your imagination will be such that it is a one kind of exercise in your mind. Then you'll have to self-rectification in your mind, and due to self-rectification, your natural acceptance will develop, and then your desire will be set. Okay, then anger will not happen in your mind. Then the challenge your thoughts to consciously think right. Okay, so due to power of thought, your thought process will be in positive way. That is the why desire not getting fulfilled. That is the formation of this. Okay, next slide, Maji sir.
Yes.
I want to. Okay. Imagination. Desire, thought, expectation constitute imagination. Okay. Three things. The desire is shaped by thought, and thought to expectation, and from the expectation, imagination developed. Okay. When the expectation in a belief it transformed to a habit or belief, then your imagination will be in a positive way, and that is the imagination in your mind exists. Happiness and unhappiness depend on the state of imagination. Okay, so when you are happy, if you imagine something in positive way, then you are happy. If you imagine something that you have not got, that is not fulfilled, that you are unhappy. So it depends upon the imagination, state of imagination. What you are imagining in your mind, it will indicate whether you will be happy or the unhappy. Next, Maji sir. আমি দেখলাম আপনি পাঠিয়েছেন, আমি একটু বলে দিই। Sure. Happy and unhappy test, the important one. Happiness and unhappiness depend on the state of imagination. That I already told you. When it is in contradiction with your Natural acceptance, very good. That is what I'm telling. Natural acceptance is the natural acceptance is you have the in your mind your natural acceptance, in it we were already on positive side, So natural acceptance when it is contradiction with the natural concept, if you have some desire, but this desire what your natural acceptance is contradiction, it is not, then you are in this state of unhappiness. What you are aspiring, what you are want to get, what you want to get, but your desire has not fulfilled, then there is a contradiction. Okay, why this contradiction? You are contradicting your natural acceptance. So natural acceptance, your natural acceptance always gives you the happiness. When you are not in natural acceptance by the situation, then you are in the state of unhappiness. So in natural acceptance, very, very important thing, how the natural acceptance can be shaped. Okay, so there is the main thing, the natural acceptance in the way of positive thinking, positive exercise in your mind. So then the natural acceptance will be developed. Always your mind accept the positive thing, Next, we have also referred to imagination as what I am, and the what I've already please last line what I am, right? We have also referred to imagination as what I am, and the natural what I really want to be. That what I am and what I really want to be. There is a natural aspect. What I am in this state. I may have some negative things or negative desire, but what should be really one? Okay, this is the main thing, main criteria of our imagination. So imagination will be set what I really want to be. If what I am, that is the situation makes you in your state of mind. But what I really want to be, that is the main thing. Okay, so this is this depends on the imagination. Next, Majisa, forest slide, Majisa. Happy and unhappy state and happiness and unhappiness, I think I've already. Majisa, forest slide tech too. Both the Majisa are out. Hey, okay.
I am very much in, sir, please.
State of imagination, well organized in harmony, random mixture of harmony and contradicts. Okay, harmony, a state of imagination, it depends on the body and mind that Sonali Madam already told. So self, the body and the mind, there is synchronicity between the harmony between these two. Okay, so this random mixture of harmony and contradictions. Okay, so we always try to harmonize all things. Then if you have a harmony with the body and mind, then you will be happy. But there must have some contradiction. Okay, so this state of mind depends on the state of imagination. Okay, what you are thinking, what you have imagination, and that depends upon whether you are in a harmony or the contradiction. Okay, so always our mind is in a random mixture of harmony and contradiction. We have some contradictions. Always we have some contradiction. Otherwise, you will not proceed. The contradiction must have some, but every time you'll have to self-rectification, self-logic. You'll have to solve your contradiction, and contradiction transform to a harmony. Okay. So every human being must have some contradiction in his or in her mind. But how far you can harmonize your mind and body, okay, that depends upon the state of our imagination. Okay. Next, Majisa. Next, source of imagination. What are the source of imagination? Preconditioning, sensation, and natural acceptance. Okay, preconditioning, that means conditioning depends upon the, if you do something, it depends on the exercise. Whether, so you have some, so many mental structure in your mind. Okay. But if you practice something, habits, then it will transform to a habit, and habit is nothing but a conditioning. Okay. So before some exercise, before mental exercise, before some knowledge, before some education, we have some our mind is in the pre-conditioning state. So conditioning is required to shape our mind. What we are learning in our classes, we are learning some skills, These skills are conditioned in your mind. Okay. But one thing, if your mind is conditioned in the negative, then deconditioning is required. Sometimes it's required somewhat. From the social situation, social environment, our mind has been conditioned in negative ways. What is not needed in our real acceptance in our society. But already it was conditioned. That is what is required some deconditioning. Okay. There is a process you will decondition. How can you tell it? Then you'll have to, what's the process of that? Now you'll have to do, that's why you'll have to read some good books. You'll have to mix with some good peoples. You'll have to do some social, some positive work. Then in the negative side, that will be deconditioning, condition of deconditioning. But here is deconditioning. Suppose it has been, it is supposed that already your mind is a deconditioned. It has not been shaped. So you have human body has some sensation organ, From this sensation, you have to your conditioning, your deconditioned state will be transformed to the conditioning, So it is psychological phenomenon, due to sensation, your human instinct depends on the human instinct, emotion, okay, interest, okay, anxiety. These are the sensations. So every time it is our natural things, natural instinct in our human life, But we have to shape it. You do some practice and exercise. Then your mind will be shaped, and then your mind will be in natural actions. When you are in this state of positive consciousness, positive thing, then the natural acceptance, your mind will be in such state that always will be in good situation. There is natural acceptance, a good thing, in this. So from each condition to conditioning, by the senses and the senses, some instincts will be shaped. On that, the natural acceptance will be developed. And from this natural acceptance of every human being, it is very important. Always you have the mind, if you have any contradiction, your mind will be some self-rectification, some mechanism will develop in your mind. And that will shape your conditioning phenomena, and at that situation, and that will develop in natural acceptance. Then you will accept all things in positive way on that. Next, Madisa, next slide. Okay. Source of universe. What are the preconditioning? Means the beliefs, notions, norms, ideas, views, dictums, goals, etc. Prevailing in the family, in the society, which we have assumed without knowing. Okay. Without knowing, there is no exercise. That I have already told. No exercise, no education, no practice, no exercise in your life skill development. There is in your mind in a preconditioning state. That is before your mind or body is in a practice in nature. Okay, so that is a preconditioning state. Sensation is the influence to get from the body through the 5 sense organs. That is sound, touch, sight, taste, and smell. These are the senses that from our instinct. Sound. If you have the feelings of sound, you have whenever you we come in this world by birth, so we have some we have to acquire this. This is a sensation. What are the sensations? Sound, touch, sight, taste, and smell. Okay, that is the human sensation. Natural sensations, it is also can be referred to as the inner voice or the conscience. Self-verification on the basis of a natural application can be the third possible source. So there is a natural action, self-verification will exist to transform the precondition to conditioning phenomena. Next. Okay. That I'm telling from our concept of sources of motivation. Okay. For our imagination and its implications. I mean, you know, motivation. What I'm telling you, motivation is an important thing, you know. Motivation, without motivation, any positive thing, any achievement, any success will never come. Okay. So what you are doing, suppose you are doing some work. Okay. So if you do not have some motivation, you will not. The work will be from your ability. You will achieve that, but it will not be successful. So motivation for our image, what our imagination, and what are the implications, and what are the abilities, and activities within by these two things, our imagination, the motivation will be developed. Okay, so I have seen in my class, I have seen you see you already know that the students and teachers, when you are in the class, suppose this class is going on, whether students are motivated, and they said whether I am motivated or not. So both sides, if you are not motivated, that depends on the imagination. Okay. If you have imagination, say, and I want to give something to our students, that is my imagination. At the same time, there is an imagination of the students' side. They want to get, the students will think that will want to get something from the teacher, from the speakers. So both that depends on the imagination. And from the imagination, then you will apply the ability. And the ability, every human has some ability, small or high, less, small or better ability, but it will be applied to the activity. Okay, then activity, then self-verification on the basis of natural experience. So these are what are the activities? Desire, thought, and expectation. These are the three ability. You know, we have the ability. Desire, we can think. Thought, we can think. Desire, we have some wantings, you know, and thought, we have some thought process, and expectation from this desire. Through the thought process, the expectation achieved, you know. So these are these things are new, you know, there is natural acceptance and self-organized phenomena occurs in our quantitative imaginations. So quantitative imaginations, you need the preconditioning and environment at the same time, and some natural acceptance, and then the imagination will develop. So, and it also related to their behavior, what it is the exposure or the output of our imagination we get, behavior and work. So suppose whenever you have gone through a certain process of exercise, then output, how will it be tested? From your behavior and the work. Okay, so that is the process of imagination and the motivation along with imagination. Okay, next slide. Okay, your happiness is dependent on or.
Hello sir, आज exam होगा कि नहीं?
What?
Yes, it is declared already that after the class is over, examination will be there.
Okay. Okay. After that, it will be taken. Yeah. No problem. Just like
examination is only for 10 minutes, beta.
10 minutes. Okay. Your happiness is dependent or enslaved by your preconditioning. Okay, is on the conditioning. Consciousness, imagination from the three sources. So three sources I already have dependent. What are the three sources? There is the nature of natural acceptance, preconditioning, and sensation. That I have already told you. There is the process. There is what are the consciousness. It is also a flow chart, and that has been given by our previous man. And next slide, next slide. Already I have told, okay, they are random, okay, that's a minute. State of awareness are random or disorganized. Okay, desire, thought, and expectation. See, natural attention, intention, okay, competence, what you are, sensation, work, and behavior, all are these. So that is being done randomly and disorganized. And whenever it is randomly, without any thought process, it is being done. It is somewhat randomly done, and it is disorganized. Okay, and from this disorganized activity, the mental state will not be set. Okay, next slide, Maji sir. Okay, if your imagination is guided by your natural actions, you are sure to be in harmony and happiness within. You are self-organized. Oh, there is another terminology. You must have to be self-organized. So I told you, your mind is sometimes your enemy, sometimes your friend or your philosopher. You know. So within your mind, two things belongs every time. So you'll have to shape your natural acceptance, and if it is in harmony, then the happiness within. Okay, happiness will come when your body and mind is in harmony. Then happiness will exist. And at that time, and in this situation, you are self-organized, you know. Next slide, you know. Just, okay. Last, ensuring harmony in self by self-exploration. Harmony is self. Self means I, okay. Know your natural acceptance. How will you practice? How will you develop yourself? How will you exercise yourself? Okay. If you want to develop yourself in your success, in your achieving something, your focusing objectives, what should you do? What should be done? So that is the know your natural acceptance, what your mind accept. Natural acceptance, you know your natural acceptance, be aware of your imaginations. Okay. So at the same time, imagination, what you are imagining, you should be conscious about that. Find out the source of imaginations. So imaginations, what are the source? From where you are imagining something? If you are suppose you are in a jungle, and as our philosopher told that journey and etc., then imagination will not come from the unrealistic phenomena. So imagination, it is the source from the natural sources, from the source of the environment. Your imagination is being developed, or it is being set. Work out a way to sort out our imagination. Okay. So how our imagination will be in positive way on which the success will be achieved. You have to solve the problem by your self-verification and then work out then you have to find out solve the way. How so this way is different, may be different to different. But one thing it is common to that always positive, you have to your natural acceptance, your mind will be in shaped as per your positive imaginations, and then from this at this you know the source of imagination, why your imagination in this way. So you'll have to find out the source of imagination, and you'll have to work out or solve the problem. How can our imagination can be set in positive direction? Okay. Next, yeah. I think it's a summary of the lecture. That is what should we do for our harmonize our body and mind, harmony of our body and mind. First one, self needs to be harmony in all the time. Okay, very important. So self needs to be harmony in all that. Every time you have the tendency to harmonize, maintain the harmony. Next, you can achieve happiness by improving your thoughts. Okay, when you happy, your thoughts when your thoughts in positive way. Your thought, if your thought in positive way, then you will never want unrealistic achievement. You will think on that way what you want to get, what is the real wantings in your life. Then that depends on your positive thoughts, and then you will be happy. Okay. Negative thoughts only bring unhappiness. That I've told you. Negative thoughts only bring unhappiness. Consciously start thinking right. So always try to right thinking, by the self-verification, right, to show that you are in the state of happiness. Okay. And next point is visualize your natural actions. That you already told several times. You judge yourself, what your actions, what your mind wants in positive. Help others to help yourself. Okay. So it is another process, help others, then you will get happy always. Okay. There is the main synopsis of the module 2 that you already, it was delivered by, I think, Madam previously. Just I give you the synopsis of that. And next, I think I want to at least 1 or 2 students will speak something on the feedback. Because on last Sunday, it didn't get any feedback. Then I and Majid sir will be happy too much if someone will speak something what you have achieved from the module 2. Anyone? I want to get 1 or 2. Okay, only this is not the motto to appear in the test. I want to get some feedback what you have achieved. Anyone? Any students? Any students? Please. Always I am telling to you. Please speak something. Okay. Anyone? Okay.
Yes, you can
Hello.
unmute. You can unmute.
Sneha,
Please.
Okay. Unmute and speak something.
Say something on your natural acceptance.
Hello.
What do you understand about natural acceptance?
Right. Rosni Khatua, Khatun. Okay. Those who are always attending classes. Okay. Please, I'm telling every time to speak something. Hello, I am Majid sir. We are speaking from our side. You try to speak something. You are not speaking on Sundays. You are not. Why you are shy? We partly understand that you are not listening, or we have some. That is why.
Yeah, that is the disadvantage of online teaching learning.
Right.
Yeah, we are adapting, but see.
Next time, Majid sir, next year, that should be in offline.
Yes, sir, we'll try, sir.
No, sir, I'm listening, sir. वो headphone लगा रहे थे तो आवाज आपका.
बोल ना बेटा बोल.
बोलो.
Sir, I was attending the class. वो headphone मैं change कर रही थी इसीलिए.
बांग्ला, इंग्रेजी, हिंदी, जा किछु दे बोलो. रोशनी.
You need to learn what is meant by desire, what is meant by natural acceptance, what is acceptance, what is natural acceptance, and how will you control your desire.
Right. बोलो. रोशनी तो है, रोशनी खातून, बोलो.
Yes, sir.
बोलो.
Sir बोल रहे हैं.
बोलो. बोलो, unmute करो. Unmute and speak.
सर उतने अच्छे से तो नहीं बता पाएंगे.
अच्छा नहीं, आपसे बोलो ना, क्या समझा है बोलो.
अच्छा का क्या जरूरत है, आप बोलेंगे तब ना अच्छा होगा.
बोलो.
So we can control our desire by having a very good control.
बेटा एक बात बोलो तो सोच के बोलना है कि is it actually required to control our desire? If your desire is,
sir, if our desire is fruitful for us, then we shouldn't hold ourselves, go ahead with our desire. So
right.
There is a factor behind desire. If you're having a good desire, if I am having ambition or desire to do something, to achieve something in my life, so that is a good desire.
Very good.
You can go ahead with desire. If anybody is having a desire of alcohol, that is not acceptable.
Yeah. So you are saying that good desire and bad desire. So
Yes.
what we tried to speak is, you are having a desire. You check whether it is accepted naturally by all. If it
Very-
is accepted naturally by yourself, then you
Right.
go ahead, no issues. If it is not accepted by you, say those who are say desiring to have alcohol,
Right.
for the time being, as soon as the hangover is over, he will repent. He will feel sorrow that what he has done or he or she has done is not good. That means the desire that he or she is having to be alcoholic is not naturally acceptable, right?
Which is universally accepted. That
Yes,
desire
yes,
is
right.
very good.
accepted throughout. उसमें कोई फॉल्ट नहीं होता है, एरर नहीं होता है, तो वो ज्यादा एक्सेप्टेबल होता है
Right.
और मैक्सिमम लोग वही डिजायर को एक्सेप्ट करना चाहिए, मतलब आगे पार्टिसिपेट उसी डिजायर में करना चाहिए.
एकदम.
Correct.
Actually we are not trying to say that जो लोग बोल रहा है, ज्यादातर लोग बोल रहा है वही करो, ये नहीं है. Our motto is what
Right.
you are thinking to be right, and that is right for you, and that is right for everyone. You have to decide.
Everyone.
We have to decide, right?
Yes sir.
Very good. खूब ভালো বলেছো. তাহলে বলো
Thank you.
না আচ্ছা नहीं होगा.
So there is a I have read a chapter of desire in Napoleon Hill book written by Napoleon Hill. That is a very good chapter of a desire. So I learned the basic concept from that.
Okay.
Very good.
Very good.
देखिए तुम.
Very good.
You learned more. You learned more
Thank you sir.
More,
than what we
right.
have discussed.
Yes sir.
Right. Very good.
Grow
Very good.
rich-
এইটুকু না বললে আমরা
Grow
বুঝবো কি
Rich
করে?
and Think Rich is written by Napoleon Hill. There is a proper subject, a chapter on desire. What is desire?
Good.
Right. Very good.
Have you studied Think and Grow Rich by Steve Khera, I believe?
Yes sir, I have read a few chapters of that. बहुत आगे पढ़ा था, पर वो डिजायर का मतलब ढंग से समझ में आ गया था.
ठीक.
अच्छा,
It's a very good book by Napoleon Hill.
Right, very good. Desire, no? Okay. Very
ঠিক
nice.
আছে স্যার, দেন
হ্যাঁ আপনি তাহলে ওই এটা দিয়ে দিয়েছেন তো, কি বলে অ্যাটেন্ডেন্সটা তো হয়ে গেছে।
অ্যাটেন্ডেন্স হয়ে গেছে।
सर
Exam
एग्जाम
में-
जो बोले थे आज होगा 7:30 में.
बस बेटा एक मिनट दे रहे हो।
টেস্ট হবে।
হ্যাঁ, so the test link is shared in the chat box and the link will be open for sufficient period of time. No hurry. Think and answer. I think the link is visible to all of you, and I'll share this link in YouTube also, YouTube chat.
Right.
हाँ सर लिंक आ गया.
बस चलो.
लिंक मिल गया। हाँ ठीक है।
Now you are happy, and it will take hardly 5 minutes.
Okay. 5 minutes.
Think and tick. Okay.
सर यहाँ
I
पे
think-
तो लिंक खोलने पे ऑलरेडी रिस्पॉन्ड दिखा रहा है सर. यू हैव ऑलरेडी रिस्पॉन्ड समथिंग लाइक दैट.
Have you tried with this?
मैंने ये पेपर पहले दे दिया है शायद.
No, excuse me, sir. Actually, the link you have sent is the link of attendance. Okay,
Yes, sir.
if you just match
Ah.
the link, that's the attendance link. So
अच्छा.
बाय मिस्टेक सर
Okay,
सेम लिंक
wait,
भेज
beta,
दिया.
wait. Check this one.
ও एग्जाम लिंक तो देखते পাচ্ছি।
It was previously copied, na? That's why.
सर सोनाली मिस which
Yes,
link
sir, I have shared the link, exam link. Students, you
Yes,
may
yes.
go through this link and start your exam.
Same.
এটা সোনালি যেটা এতে পাঠিয়েছে তো এই
Yes, sir.
হ্যাঁ, সেটাতে আমি রেসপন্সটা স্টপ করেছিলাম তো আবার অন করব।
আচ্ছা।
Because some of the student have already tried.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
That's why I stopped the response. Now you can check. This is the link, for example. Is it working?
Yes, sir.
Good.
হ্যাঁ ওয়ার্ক করছে তো
হ্যাঁ ঠিক আছে
এই দেখতে পাচ্ছি তো খুব ভালো কোশ্চেন দিয়েছে
অ্যাকচুয়ালি সামহাউ দুজন স্টুডেন্ট পেয়ে গেছিল আগে লিংকটা আমি জানি না কোথা থেকে সেই জন্য আই স্টপ দ্য রেসপন্সেস সাইনি পাল এন্ড রিয়া দত্ত দে রেসপন্ডেড আর্লিয়ার
ওরা ও পেলো কি করে
জানি না স্যার সেই জন্য আমি স্টপ করেছিলাম
স্যার এক্সাম লিংকটা সেম আছে আগের যে লিংকটা ছিল জাস্ট কোয়েশ্চেনস চেঞ্জ হয়েছে
ও
সেই জন্য পেয়ে গেছে
না ঠিক আছে এখন যেটা দিলাম
হ্যাঁ।
আই থিংক ইটস এ ডিফারেন্ট ওয়ান হ্যাঁ এই যে রেসপন্স এসছে চারজন হয়েছে শ্রুতি মাইতি সাইনি পাল জয়শ্রী সূত্রধর I can share that so that you can share. I can share. Where is the Zoom? I'll share the screen.
এই তো হ্যাঁ
এই যে পাঁচজন দিয়েছে
5 জন না 5 মিনিটও লাগেনি
না সোনালী ম্যাডাম এটাই তো
Yes, sir.
হ্যাঁ
Actually,
Yes,
sir,
sir.
exam link is same as before, and we have changed the questions for this.
হ্যাঁ হ্যাঁ লিংক এখন চেঞ্জ হয়ে গেছে সেই লিংকটা
হ্যাঁ, yes, sir. Yes, sir.
এই তো ভালোই কোশ্চেন গুলো ফাইন
হ্যাঁ খুব ভালো বলছো।
করেছে ও 5 মিনিটে করে ফেলছে বাহ
হুম।
ভালো হয়েছে না কোশ্চেন গুলো খুব ভালো হয়েছে তাই একটু ভেরি গুড এই যে যেটা এতক্ষণই বলছিলাম মোটিভেশন খুব সুন্দর বলা কোশ্চেন ঠিক আছে ভেরি গুড ভেরি গুড
যেখানে ড্রপ ডাউন আছে এরা সেখানে লিখতে শুরু করেছে মেশিন রিমোট সেন্সিং এরকম তো হবে না এগুলো আমাদের অসুবিধা হয় পরে ইউ সিলেক্ট ফ্রম দ্য ড্রপ ডাউন এগুলো পরে সব অ্যারেঞ্জ করতে অসুবিধা হয়ে যায় পরিষ্কার বিএড লিখেছে ওখানে লেখা আছে কোশ্চেনটার মধ্যে
সেখানে ও আবার লিখেছে আলাদা করে
হ্যাঁ ওই লিখছে বলে পরে আমাদের অসুবিধা হয়ে যায়
অসুবিধা হয় বুঝতে পেরেছি
এই কোশ্চেনটা দেখুন এখানে পুরো ওদের আছে এই যে
হ্যাঁ এই তো এডুকেশন লেখা আছে
হ্যাঁ এখানে ওরা এখানে না গিয়ে এখানে আদার্সে গিয়ে বিএড লিখে দিয়েছে।
এডুকেশন বিএড লিখছে
হ্যাঁ এটাকে আমাকে তুলে দিতে হবে এটাকে তুলে দিই
আদারটা তুলে দিই না
হ্যাঁ আমি ভাবলাম অনেক কোর্স থাকে না যেগুলো এর মধ্যে লিস্টেড নেই সেই জন্য দিয়েছিলাম
এগ্রিকালচার তো আছে
হ্যাঁ সায়েন্সের মধ্যে আছে স্যার এগ্রিকালচার আলাদা আছে
আলাদা আছে হ্যাঁ
ওরা স্কুল ওয়াইজ করেছিলাম তো স্টুডেন্টরা যদি জেনে যেত প্রথম থেকে যে কোন স্কুলের আন্ডারে তাহলে অনেক সুবিধা হয়
ওদের কনফিউশন কি জানতো বিএড আর এমএড এডুকেশন আছে তো ওইটাকে আলাদা লিখেছে
হ্যাঁ সেটাই
ওটা জানাতে চাইছে যে আমি এমএ না বিএড
এই দেখুন স্কোর দেখুন এ বাবা কিরে দেখে শুনে আনসার কর 0 1 একজন 10ও পেয়েছে ভেরি গুড 3 জন পেয়েছে 10
healing oil.
ওই লিঙ্কটা আলাদা পাঠাতে বলছে সেই
স্যার দিয়ে দিয়েছি।
হ্যাঁ ঠিক আছে, ওটা পাঠিয়ে দিয়েছি। পরের দিন ক্লাসটা সূর্য শিখাবেন নেবে, আমি একটু ফোন করে দেবো।
হ্যাঁ ঠিক আছে স্যার, আপনি একবার রিমাইন্ডার দিয়ে দেবেন, কারণ ওনার কাছে
হ্যাঁ 7 তারিখে আছে, আমি বলে দেবো। হ্যাঁ তো ভুলে যায়, আমি বলে দেবো।
কি বলছো? কেন নিয়ে আসবেন?
আজি স্যার আজ কালকে আসছেন আপনি?
কালকে বিকেলে যাবো স্যার, সকালে একটু কাজ আছে ওই ইনফোকম
আচ্ছা আচ্ছা,
এতে সায়েন্স সিটি, তারপরে যাবো।
ও আচ্ছা আচ্ছা, সাইন, আচ্ছা আচ্ছা।
স্যার বন্ধ করবো?
হ্যাঁ হ্যাঁ হ্যাঁ,
ঠিক আছে ঠিক আছে।
আমি তো আপনি সোনালি ম্যাডাম অনেকক্ষণ থাকলো। ভেরি গুড।
আচ্ছা ঠিক আছে। So dear students, hope all of you have received the examination link. So the link will be open for next say 1 to 2 hours. Don't worry, be comfortable and answer. ইউটিউবটা একবার দেখে নি ওরা কি বলছে। স্যার এক্সাম টাইমটা কতক্ষণ? ওকে,
ওটা একটু সময় দিয়ে দিই, একটু বেশি।
হ্যাঁ দিয়ে দেবো স্যার, দিয়ে দেবো, চলবে,
ঠিক
অসুবিধা নেই।
ঠিক আছে।
হুম। গুড নাইট স্যার, শেষ করলাম।
হ্যাঁ হ্যাঁ, গুড।